Okay, this could be the last night for my sensational 70s franchise season. Um, Orioles trail 3 games to 1 here in the World Series. Going to try to take it back to Baltimore. Huge pitching duel here. It's going to be a rematch of Game 1. Jim Palmer against Don Gullett. Enjoy the game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3 games to 1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, number 35.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Paul Blair. That's off the mark. And here we go in Game 5. In the air to left center, Foster has this one sized up. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And next for the Orioles, number 3. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ken Singleton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's even up. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, Jim Palmer.
Boogie showed me something. Really battled, pitched deep into that ball game. 8+ innings. Didn't get the win. Couldn't get enough run support. But you shake that off. You come out today and try to have the same type of performance.
And now here is Pete Rose. Strike 1. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Takes a swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set off, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Joe Morgan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Going 2 now. That's a base hit. And here's the rookie catcher, Johnny Bench. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Palmer checks over to first, and he's back. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Runner on the go. This to center field. Blair under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, George Foster. In the air, right side. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Tony Perez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Morgan at second. Foster on at first with 2 down. The pitch. And now 1-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. Top of the second. And now it's going to be Boog Powell. First offering misses the mark. That's ripped. Base hit. Eddie Murray now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
The punch out there, and there's 1 down. And into the box for Baltimore, number 11. There's the strike. 0-2 as he waves it that way. No score here in the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And here it comes. And now it's even up. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the trigger too late on the backdoor break. Welcome back, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 25. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. And ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Slow roller up the middle. The first, leadoff man retired here in the second. Next for Cincinnati, Ken Griffey. And that's outside. Next offering down in the dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
In for a strike, now 3-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. In now for the Reds, Cesar Geronimo. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering upstairs. And now 3-1. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, pulls him off the bat.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Number 13 getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Griffey, the lead runner out at second. Geronimo at first, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Joe Morgan to bat next. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So 2 down. Joe Morgan digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss. count 1-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. They leave him loaded. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, number 10. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Griffey under this one. And there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, number 27. Line drive, caught. And now the center fielder, Paul Blair. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Blair, a rangy center fielder, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's 1-1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Ball to strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The line and the pitch. Got him. And now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tony Perez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball 1. Perez hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2 on the way. He goes down looking. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th and into the box for Baltimore, number 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, Boo, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Single thing. The next to hit takes ball one. That one the other way. To second, that's one. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Boog Powell. Hard ground ball, base knock.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Murray in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He's 0 for 1. Powell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. And the Orioles ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, number 25. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Digging in, Ken Griffey, and he lays down a bunt, and foul ball. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Cesar Geronimo. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Will throw to third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Now it's the shortstop, number 13. Ball 1, no strikes. There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. And the struggles continue in the postseason. So 1 left for Cincinnati. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, number 11. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses the first, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 9, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Man at first with one gone, and now number 10. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. That one missing low. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-0.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Next for the Orioles, number 27. 0 for 1 so far. Right side, hard hit. And there are 2 outs. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Paul Blair. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And it's 2-0. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Pete Rose. First pitch just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Morgan, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 for 2. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
Liner caught at second. Next for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's down and away.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2. Bounce to the left side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. And they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now number 3. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ken Singleton. Swings through that one. 0-1. Singleton measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Boog Powell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Good eye right there. Singleton leads off first with 1 away. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a bouncer. Good feed. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Reds nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now George Foster. Just off the outside edge. Foster in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Pitches in there, and the count 1-1. Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Perez in the box now, takes strike 1. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
called out on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And the batter now, number 25. That one's in there. 1-1. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Ken Griffey pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Cesar Geronimo. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Stays alive. The 1-2. And there's a base hit to left. Foster headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 13. Base hit, right field. Griffey rounds third, headed for the plate. Save, he beats it. It's 2-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Pete Rose. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. Back to right. Singleton settles under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. We are tied 2-2. Top of inning number 7. And into the box for Baltimore, Eddie Murray. Eddie Diaz. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard. That gets through.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Number 11 in the box lays off for ball 1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Line drive and a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Number 40 on the pitch out of the pen here. Number 9, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offer, he's in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Now fly ball to right center. Griffey under it. Squeezes it. 1 away. Now the Orioles catcher, number 10. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle, dives, and keeps it on the infield. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back. Leading off, Joe Morgan. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tim Stoddard. Hawaii to kick the pitch. On the ground. And that's just foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Oh, 0-2 now. Out to short. Tosses across the first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bench stands in now and watches strike one. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Can't get there, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to.
To second, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Eighth inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the top of the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, number 27. Off the mark there. Ball one. And the righty deals. That misses. Ball two. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets in. One away on a drop third strike. So the batting order turns over. Next for the Orioles, Paul Blair. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. A hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Other than ripping one into the gap, and then a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's too high. Ken Singleton waiting on deck for the Orioles. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And the batter now, Ken Singleton. That one's in there, 0-1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a foul ball. pitch.
One ball, two strikes.
On the ground, could be two. Morgan to second, can't hang on. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Boog Powell. And there's a foul ball. Corners are occupied with two down. That's off the mark. It's a ball and two strikes. And another ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball.
And now this is down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 37.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And pinch running for the Orioles, number 1. Now here is Eddie Murray. In the air, right field. Griffey pulls it in on the run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So coming into the game now on defense, number 1. He takes. Over and right. Well, 1-run game in now for the Reds. Tony Perez. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit weakly on the ground. Slings it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Pete Richard comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's going to be number 25. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He takes a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. Next offer misses down and away. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one ripped to left and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Reds down in order. They trail it 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fred Norman.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now into the ball game on defense. Number 28. He takes over in right. Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, number 11. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. In the air, left side. Foster drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Number 9, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And here is number 10. Ball 1 low.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that skips in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's a strike. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So now a pinch hitter, number 25. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And takes low for ball 1. That's inside. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. This one in the air right field. And that's the inning. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Orioles 3 and the Reds 2. Back here at the ballpark, now Cesar Geronimo. Richard back to work. First pitch swinging. And that's in the dirt. Now he steps off. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
First offering misses the mark. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field, Blair moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down. So up next, Pete Rose. Way high. A one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The Orioles send it back to Baltimore for Game 6. Boog Powell with the game-winning RBI single. Andy Etchebarren kicked in with a 2-run homer. Classic starters duo for a while. Gullett and Palmer were both quite good. Pile of strikeouts. We'll see that in the box score. Pete Records, excellent job in relief. And here are some numbers for you.
But sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Yes, sir. Another dandy game. All right, let's take a look at the box score here really quick before we sign off for the evening. As I mentioned, Etchebarren with the 2-run homer. Boog Powell with the game-winning knock. Jim Palmer, 6 innings, 9 strikeouts. He did his job in the bullpen. Tim Stoddard with the win in relief. Bottom part of the order did the damage for the Reds. And as you can see, Don Gullett also went 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. It's quite good. Bullpen just couldn't hang on. Doug Bear let them down a little bit, but Boog Powell hit a pitcher's pitch, so credit to him. All right, so we're heading back to Baltimore. Hope you drop in again for Game 6. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.